I don't know what happened to his jersey. Has everyone worn their Maryville gear?
I looked in my closet.
Didn't you tell everyone to wear their Maryville gear?
This is my Maryville gear. He didn't say jersey yet.
I did. Look at the message.
I think this year going into the entire national championship tournament, I was a lot more confident this year than I was last year. I was I think our bracket really favored the teams who were diverse. Even I think we would have beaten every team. I think the teams that we knew how to beat and that we've beaten before, we versed. So it gives a lot of confidence boost, moving farther along in the bracket.
Well, yeah, at the start of the bracket, definitely was not worried about any team we were gonna play against. We were just kind of chilling, playing matches until we got to ISU, and that was the first actual big match.
Oh fuck, this Andre. Yeah. Timing was so weird.
Peak Cyrus, be on.
I'm holding the map. Take one. Hold it.
I don't have.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh no. Oh, can we kill the Doom off cart? Nice, good.
Hanzo?
Hanzo.
Alright, no Dora.
For sure. As expected, we won 2-0 versus Bellevue Esports? Bellevue University. We won 2-0. In round of 16, I think it was. So I think now we go to the next round.
Yeah, so starting off on Saturday and going into the national championships, we played Bellevue first. And Bellevue has some decent players on it. But I don't think that they're on the same level or even close to the same level our players are. And then after Bellevue, we went into playing SCAD. And same thing, they have a few good players, but again, they're just not on the same caliber or level that our players are on. So I was very confident playing against those teams.
Are we double bubble?
Oh, you're Mashiro.
Are we double bubble?
Oh, I'm double bubble. No gum.
He could have been the superstar.
It could have been collision.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I saw it coming from a mile away. I couldn't escape.
Oh my god.
We won! No!
Wow, that's actually
Yeah! Let's go!
GG. Playing against the easier teams at the start is definitely it didn't feel like real matches to me. It's just kind of we show up, we do our part, go play ranked.
Get this on camera. Put this in. You know what? When I leave, okay, you can put this on here. This shit. See how it's empty? I've been having to deal with this for over 3 years. No one ever takes it off and fills it up. It is so frustrating. It is so frustrating.
Right now, man.
No, I'll do it. It is just, I literally been having to deal with that shit for 3 years. Lazy gamers, man. No, I always get upset about it. If anything, my legacy would be how mad I get about people not refilling that. It's so frustrating. Thank you, I appreciate it. You're welcome.
Hey, see you tomorrow, Shipley.
I'll see you probably later.
Hey, Andrew. See you later, man. See you tomorrow.
What's up, Shipley?
What do we got going on today?
Yeah, match versus ISU.
How you feeling about it?
Dandy.
He's shaking, bro. He's scared.
I'm so scared of Rupel. It's Rupel's era. I'll never recover if I lose to Rupel.
Going to ISU, I think the players, we were all extremely confident. I think the staff thought it would be one of our harder matches, and I think the players kind of knew that ever since they lost Iron, I think they're just they're not going to be able to compete with us at all on any level. Even if they had Iron, I think it would have been a lot closer of a match, but I think we still would have won.
Are you Vibe King?
Neutral for it.
You're a Vibe
Happy
King.
or sad? I'm dead inside.
Vibe King?
I'm not vibing, but...
After our relatively easy Saturday games, we had our first quote-unquote hard match against ISU. But honestly, after them losing the roster from first semester, the team is just not good. I was very confident in our team's performance going into the match.
Zen, flip on the right, Zen, flip on the right, Zen, flip on the right. I need chank. Kill Zen, please.
I need kills.
Zen dead. I can go
I'm
three, man.
gonna first point.
Free Sun. Ball one. Play point, regroup point.
Go point.
Diva. Ball hack one.
Tracer on your Zen, help me.
Chaser. He's one. Chasing, help. Break.
Nice.
You think I'm so much better than this.
We won a con.
I'm so much better.
Oh my god!
Well, obviously versus ISU, since I left because I was confident that, Maryville's team was going to be better. I was pretty nervous. I didn't want to lose to ISU because that would be not a good look for me. But once we won, honestly, that was an insane confidence boost. From that point on, I was pretty sure we were going to win it all. So
I'm gonna die. Once we turn the corner, but yeah.
I'm ready.
That's when I hit him. They mirrored window. I'm peeking. I don't care.
I can pull that in one. Big ball.
They're defense.
Nice. I'm dead though.
we win?
Nice. Good job, guys.
Is that GG's?
GG.
Yeah.
That's GG's.
Good shot.
Oh, our shift's over. Nice. Clock out early.
We just 2-0'd ISU in the quarters, so now we advance to next weekend where we're going for winners finals versus, I'm not sure yet actually, probably Harrisburg I guess. So looked a little shaky at spots, definitely have some stuff to review, but overall I think we look pretty good.
Looking forward to next weekend?
We're definitely looking forward to next weekend. Classic matchup, maybe going for the two-peat, so.
All right.
I'm good, man. Evacuate. 100 fights. It was a goose. There was a goose? 100 fights.
That's why I had to freaking go the other way because the goose was in the middle of the field.
Wait, Mac, if you got me a protein bar, your laps are forgiven.
I've seen Luke Alpha like goose. How are you going to run from a goose?
I didn't run from a goose. I went the long way.
So you would have been here if it wasn't for the goose.
Yes. Literally.
Are you late, Mac?
No.
You think you got diffed by a goose?
I literally got diffed by a goose.
So going into our winners finals, Harrisburg lost one of their key players. And at that point, it was really just looking that it was going to be us versus Northwood in the grand finals. So it kind of felt like this winners finals was going to set the pace for how the grand finals are going to be. So we were, facing Northwood. It's a classic. And we're just preparing for it mentally that, hey, this is probably what the grand finals is going to look like.
Yeah, I definitely felt like Northwood was the strongest team just simply because they have Landon. Landon is a really good player, so I was a little nervous going into the match, but I was pretty confident we could win against them. So.
Struct. Ooh, they're gonna lead with the supercharger. Down below, it gets a little bit of blocked vision with that shield and down the stairway. Nice pickup onto Mikey. You've lost the disruption. Self-destruct now from Kaluj is available. Tossed high into the sky. Is anyone in its radius? No, but they managed to still be able to gain positioning as a boop for double. Halo comes in with a significant play that actually turns this outcome heavily in favor of Maryville. It's going to break the knees of Northwood on this first map of Control.
Going into the first part of the series, first Northwood on Saturday, we were pretty confident we'd take the win. We ended up winning Koth, which was a big momentum, it was a big boost for our momentum because we aren't that good at Koth. And after Koth, we went to Blizzard World and we kind of trolled a little bit and didn't really find what we were looking for there.
I put one.
Break. Dead. It's my fault. I fucking.
It's alright, bro.
Thought we were closer.
It was stressful. The first map we won, and then after that they took it, and it was just sort of a back and forth. And then we ended on Junkertown, which was a nail biter. They pulled out something we were not prepared for. They pulled out a Bastion.
Yeah, call their comp as well, if you say.
Oh, it's just gonna be double shield. Sig, Orisa, Bastion.
Wait, actually?
Bastion Sim, yeah.
No damage against a Bastion comp.
Well,
once they rolled out on Bastion on attack and we were on Widow Tracer, I was very, very fearful for the result of that match. Once we managed to slow them down a bit on third, I regained a little bit of confidence, but it was still, a little nerve-wracking that we rolled out on a really bad comp for them. They just full counter comp at the start, so.
I can pull Ashen too, maybe.
Ash out, man.
Ash pulled.
There.
I'm stuck.
Chase it dead.
I fart.
Breaking shields.
Pulling. 6.
Second.
Missy one,
Back bottom right,
Missy
dead. Can you get these daggers? Can you get bat maybe? Bottom right?
You don't even need.
With Haley.
Don't risk Haley. Help Haley.
Help Haley.
Yeah.
It's not even worth. It's not even worth.
Alright, just go
They have ball who can touch, and then that's it.
Ball doing rain.
I'm saving pull for ball.
Nice, good shit.
That's our week on the that was a dog fight.
Oh wait, you have a camera. I can't fist bump you. All right.
Yeah, I felt pretty relieved because I think that was probably the best I'd played in a series in collegiate ever to that point.
At the end of it, it felt really nice to beat them. Every single time we play Northwood, it somehow turns into a dogfight. It's just how things are with that team. They have some very good players. It felt really good to beat them. And it always feels good to beat Northwood, but it's always a dogfight. Always.
The Overwatch National Championship starts now.
Feeling great. I woke up 9 a.m. Saw the sun. Got breakfast. It was a good start to the day.
What's going on today?
Today is our final match. We play the winner between Harrisburg and Northwood. I don't know who's coming out of that. It's probably gonna be a dogfight. So, yeah, but it's looking pretty good for us. Pretty confident that we will win today. So.
Sunday morning, we woke up. We were allowed to watch like one of the teams we're gonna verse, and I think it was like 50-50. Like all of us had different opinions on who was gonna win. I think overall, all of us wanted to face Northwood because we'd already beaten them, and like we know what they do. Like we know like how they play.
When we showed up to the match in grand finals, we weren't really casual about it. We were confident, but we showed up serious and ready to win.
Everyone was actually in a very good mood going into Sunday. I don't think anyone was lacking confidence. Everyone was just hyped to get into the game. I think that was a great way to start off Sunday. The vibes were on. We were good to go.
We go to Nepal to start things out. It's all come down to this grand finals for the Overwatch Collegiate Championship.
Season's eliminated by Bob in the flank, and now this is just falling apart for Northwood to push on this initial round. There is the cleanup by Collusion iced, and this will be a round 1 for Maryville.
Break shield. Copy. Echo. Wait, Mercy present.
I'm chilling.
Get that.
I second shoot these hers.
Oh, fuck. Near.
He can't touch.
Nice.
I don't know if I can live. Full. Bap one.
Boink.
Quick.
Oh, no! Second right. Nice. Good shit.
Good shot, Ice.
It's good to play.
Use windows on.
And you've got the Dragon Strike here to come through. Maryville will be able to take the advantage and absolutely throttle Northwood on this defensive position. There is no way that Northwood, even on a map of previous success, is able to outmatch Maryville, making it now a match point.
Yeah, in the first 2 games, we kind of I felt like we steamrolled them, so I honestly thought we were gonna 3-0. I was pretty confident after the first 2 maps, but obviously, things didn't go down that way. But.
We were up 2-0, and I was confident we were gonna win it. I don't know if I thought that we secured the series, but going into map 3, I was still like, okay, this is looking good. But then Northwood decided to, again, pull out the classic Northwood and turn it into a dogfight, and they proceeded to take the next 2 maps from us.
And they swap it back with some last moment contention. Mikey able to buy a few seconds, but it goes back over. Northwood has cleaned them up. Nobody's here. It's just, again, Hail Mary moments for Maryville. Northwood is in absolute control of this and putting Maryville in an unbelievable, perplexing situation as this overtime will shut down. The support is eliminated. Northwood is taking this to a map 5.
Nope. It's alright. I just don't want to play them, and I just feel I don't.
Alright. Moving on. We're going escort. We're playing double shield.
Watching us go down 2 maps, the team's attitude and their whole entire vibe was still great. We were still confident
Yeah, I was a little nervous, but I kind of felt like we didn't lose last time. We're not getting a reverse sweep this time. We got this. Just go in and win. So
We have window. We can maybe turn. Yeah, turnable.
Yeah, winnable.
This is on me. This is on me.
Nice, good, nice.
Nice, guys.
Hands are behind.
where's the ball guy?
Hands are half. He's with Mercy. Mercy's there. Can we push? Can we push?
Genji on the flank. Genji on the flank.
Again, Maryville holding on and just reducing this time bank second after second. Kaluj gets a pickup onto Landon, but in return, Luke Mino goes down. This is just a pool of engagement, finally favoring Maryville.
Hunter pulled on you.
He's real lamp.
Bow one. Point. We need a point fast. We need a point fast. Hunter pulled. They're pulled away. Point. Nice. Hunter. Arsenal gold on guard. Arsenal gold on guard. Big pull.
Yeah.
They're one. Mercy one.
I got two.
Arsenal dead. 6. Can people. One.
Goodbye.
Nice.
Alright, let's go. Good shit, guys.
Yo, good shit.
Yeah, so after we won the match and became national champion, it's kind of, I think maybe I'm too detached from what that actually means for me, but I was pretty happy to win just in general. I like winning. It doesn't really matter how big it is, but obviously this was pretty important, so I realize that now.
We overcame a lot of stuff that I don't think the Maryville Overwatch program has had to overcome in the past. I think like gameplay wise wasn't really like the problem this year. It was all just like we had the pieces and we had to put them together. I think in the end we finally did that.
Man, it was it was a long year, but I'm proud of the guys for being able to stick it out. I don't feel like we ever were able to find a real groove as a team and like reach kind of our peak, which is kind of sad. It's kind of a product of a lot of things, both in our control and out of our control. And fall was kind of a letdown. Early in spring, we had some letdowns, but it's nice to cap it off with a win. And I know I have a lot of the same guys next year, and I'm excited. And I think next year is going to be a really strong year. I think it's going to be the best year for Maryville Overwatch yet.